Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mind Zoom. It's spring break here at UF, and I hope you are enjoying your spring break wholeheartedly. My name is Sabine. I'm facilitating today the Mind Zoom. Now, it's great to take a break in spring semester. And this is analogous of taking a break of our mind. So we can rest, we can rejuvenate from the exhaustion and the tiredness that we sometimes face. Our mind can get tired too from too much thinking, from too much doing. So we can enter in conversation with our mind. So novice meditators, but also experienced meditators often say that our mind chatters. It's very busy. It's kind of talking all the time. And there's some truth to that because when we attentively observe also that we are, in essence, also making up things. Thoughts come up and arise on a continuous basis. So, honestly, our mind responds in many different ways. For example, we might say, hey, thoughts, go away. Or we might say, I don't like your thoughts or your sensations. I blame you. I don't want you. Um, or our mind might respond in a way like saying, wow, I'm shocked. That's like a bombshell. I don't like it. Are you kidding me? Or I really like to push my thoughts away in a sense that I don't accept them. How often do we really say of what arises in our mind that we welcome what we see? We turn and befriend what arises. This is also what mindfulness can help us to do, to turn toward what arises in our mind. And with that, it's an intentional practice where we say, well, we welcome what arises. This might be a thought, this might be a sensation, it might be in feeling, like feeling aggravated, frustrated, angry. It might be something that truly we don't cherish that much, but still we turn toward in an accepting manner. And so this practice invites us also to truly engage with our mind rather than actually trying to escape it. So today I would love to introduce you to two different practices. One practice is to stabilize our mind, to settle, to relax into our whole being so that we can open up and actually work with our mind. Because mindfulness has also different components, different pathways, different ways to also enter into a mindful state because there are many facets that also pertain to being mindful. So, what I invite you to do is to settle in and take a comfortable position. We put our feet on the ground, we sit upright, and even if we sit in a chair, we don't slump back or lean forward. Here we try to settle into an upright position that feels comfortable. In essence, centering ourselves, centering our spine. Our arms and shoulders are loose, they're comfortable. Our eyes might be closed or open. And if you decide to keep your eyes open, you might gaze a few feet in front of your body downward to reduce the visual input. Your gaze is soft. Now I invite you to breathe in and out and focus on your in breath and your out breath. You breathe in, and when you breathe out, extend your out breath to release any stale air in your body. So let's breathe for a few minutes. You breathe in and out. So continue to breathe in and out. We breathe gently. If you notice any thoughts arising or any sensations, you return to your breath. It's like an anchor. You breathe in, you breathe out. Let's continue with a gentle breath. Continue to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. The breath is an anchor, and we can return over and over to our breath. It's with us all the time. Now, I invite you to welcome any thought or sensation in your body. Notice what's there. There might be tension. There might be a feeling that arises that you notice. Connect to it and welcome it. We are now shifting to befriend whatever is arising. Our breath is still there. We are breathing in and we are breathing out. But now we are beholding and welcoming what is arising in this moment. Whatever has arisen for you, be curious. What is it? Explore, discover. It's okay. Feel the quality of what you explored. What is there right here and right now? Bring curiosity to whatever arises in this moment. We befriend what's there, and it's okay. So, in this meditation today, we explored two different approaches. One was to stabilize our mind, to settle in our body, to relax, and to find some grounding through breathing and gentle in breath and out breath. And slightly longer out breath helps to stabilize ourselves and to really settle down. The second approach we explored today was to turn toward whatever arises. And so the strategy was very different. Here, the idea was to stay with and befriend whatever arises for us. This might be an emotion, for example, feeling some frustration. So we turned toward it rather than trying to push it away and to ignore and, in essence, also demean it. So here, the second approach was focused to embrace with whatever arises for us. And this is a difficult practice because to do that, we need to also have the courage to really turn toward it rather than flee and go the other way. So both are part of mindfulness, because in mindfulness, on the one hand side, we deliberately try to pay attention. We focus on the breath or on any other objects to really deliberately settle us down. But there's another facet of mindfulness, and in that facet, we rather work with our mind. Mindfulness has been said to also bring acceptance to whatever arises, to be non-judgmental, not to label something as being good or bad or neutral or indifferent. No, rather we let arise whatever needs to arise. And that practice is also part of mindfulness. Now, it's more difficult to just in the moment to accept, even if we are distracted or stressed, because that is sometimes not going to happen. But through practice, we enhance our capacity to develop that befriending, that accepting quality, the quality of really turning toward whatever arises. So today with this practice, I hope that you also bring those practices into your life. And this week in particular, because it's break week, we have also more time to dedicate to practice. I hope you do before our next Mind Zoom in 2 weeks. But before we depart, I like to also dedicate, speak in a short dedication to the UF community, because Mind Zooms here, facilitated by UF Mindfulness, also like to bring these practices into the community. So the dedication is to bring happiness to me, to you, to all people in the UF community and everybody else. So thank you for being here, and I wish you a good practice for the next 2 weeks until we come together again. Thank you.